Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Sisters, you have to believe good black men exist. You know what? I was out in San Diego. I met this beautiful sister. Beautiful, good Lord. I was like, goodness gracious and stuff, right? But she was dealing with this dude interracially, right? And I was like, damn. And honestly, my first thought was that, you know, damn, brothers blew it. That was my first thought, honestly, because, shit, she wouldn't get peace from me. It'd be a bugaboo for her. This sister had it going on, beautiful and, you know, smart. In my opinion, just meeting her just right then. Now, anything else I don't know about. But the thing was, she wasn't meeting that brother, right? And I've met other sisters like her, got a lot of shit going on. Like, look, I'm going to be real with y'all. Some sisters on that bullshit. Seriously, some sisters on that bullshit. But then there are there's many who are quality women, got something going on. But here is where the issue comes in. It's not that they can't find a good black man. It's that they don't believe that exists. So when you have that belief that you can't find them, you're not going to find them. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you up there saying, oh, there ain't no good black men, I ain't going to find any, and I ain't going to find any who want to be with me. Guess what? You telling your subconscious you ain't going to find them. Therefore, you ain't going to be looking. That's why you get a lot of sisters out here. Yeah, you find the dusty dudes. Even though there's ample evidence that there are plenty of brothers out there who making some money, got education, everything, you know, or even the ones who don't have that education, they still got some sense. And then you still got a lot of dudes who went through the military. You know, that's an education in itself. They're getting trained. Whatever the case, the issue is not that they're not there, but a lot of women just don't believe it. You know, like when I've written about successful black men, several times I've had women say, oh, that's some bullshit. They don't exist. Women, some men too. Some men, but women say that. But then that's what they want. And I'm just like, well, wait a minute. Okay, you can want that, but you got to believe they exist. And then you got to believe that they want you. And they do. I'll say most brothers want a sister. Most. Now, there's some who, you know, for whatever reason, they don't. But even some of the brothers who end up with women of other races, a lot of them, you talk to them, they still want a sister. But a lot of times, the question with them is the sisters keep overlooking them. But they right there. They are right there. All right? But the main thing I'm seeing with the women, they got to believe it. If you don't believe it, it's nothing that brother can do. Because even if you meet that, say you a type of woman, you saying, look, I want somebody educated, which I understand. You know, I still say expand your horizons just because the sheer numbers aren't in your favor. And that's going across the board. Now, that's not just a black woman thing. That's all the way across. I mean, there's more chatter about that happening in white, Asian, and Hispanic communities, just more women, right? That's just a little tangent, right? But a lot of times you'll still have a brother, if you educated, you know, got a degree. There's still single brothers with degrees, still single brothers making some money. But you have to believe they're there and then go find them. You know, you got to ask yourself, all right, is he going to be hanging out at this club, or is he going to be hanging out at this coffee shop? Is he going to be hanging out at this gym? See, that's the biggest thing, just finding them. But before you even take a step out the door, you got to believe that he exists. Before you even step out the door, you have to believe that. In my, I have a little booklet for women. It's called Finding the Right Man. That's the first thing I start out with, saying you got to believe it. because trust me, I've never seen it. I can point down to that one thing. Now, here's a funny thing. Women who felt like that there were plenty of good black men, I've never failed to see it. You know, these are women who are educated. Like, I've known sisters with dual degrees who they weren't even, honestly, I loved them. You know, I loved them. But they weren't that sexy. So you got some women with dual degrees, not that sexy, average looking face, had multiple men. And I checked with them. I just said, well, what is it y'all doing that these other women ain't doing? And they just said, we just believe there's plenty of men. It's that simple. It's that simple. I mean, you know, I had some friends. I used to like, I say about 3 or 4 black women. 3 or 4 black women, advanced degrees. And they would just, you know, I say, shit, y'all need to be doing like books and seminars and stuff. I mean, and when I say advanced degrees, they getting, you know, if there's more black women getting college degrees, think about it. It's probably, you know, that number extends to the advanced degrees. Yet I knew this one sister, you know, just because of what she believed, she had nothing but outstanding men. I used to joke with her about it. I was like, damn, wait a minute. And she'd just be meeting them at the grocery store and stuff, or just be sitting there chilling. Hell, that's how I met her. She was just sitting there chilling. And I was like, hold up. You know, you've dated engineers, attorneys, doctors, like surgeon type doctors and shit. And she just be chilling with it. It was like, yeah, she like it. And, you know, that's just her mindset. She's still coolest person, too. Well, that's one thing, too. She was, like, cool as hell. She still, like, we still keep up with each other on Facebook. You know? We still keep up with each other. It's, like, sweet. It's, like, pff, she's the bomb. Right? But what was it she did? She just believed. Like all the women listening who, you know, maybe looking for that guy, you have to believe it. Because that's really the biggest single difference. That's the biggest single difference. Hell, I remember I was on this one attorney's. Like I said, these women got advanced degrees. I was on this one attorney's list of men she would marry. And I wasn't at the top of the list. I was like, hold up. You know, you got these black women, they ain't hoochie. Like I said, they ain't hoochie. You know, or thought. I got to use modern terminology. Thought. They ain't thoughts. You know, they ain't like that type. They kind of cool. They ain't even adjustable 7s, adjustable 6s at best. But they believed it was all in their head. And that's the only difference I've seen. That's the only difference I've seen between these women who find good black men all the time, got a harem, and the ones who don't. Because the second a black woman says there are none, you don't get it. Seriously, and that's the only difference. It ain't a looks difference. It ain't anything else. It's that they believe. So, y'all got to believe that. Y'all get sisters. Look, I'm going to be straight up. A lot of y'all very beautiful. Y'all ain't even like average 6s and stuff. I've seen quite a few of y'all. Y'all like 7, 8s, maybe a 10 or so. It's no reason. It's no reason you can't find a brother if that's what you want. Right? But you got to start with the belief that one exists, 2, you can find that person. All right? And it's everything else. If you don't have a belief, everything else I'm telling you is a waste of energy, a waste of time. I mean, I love the support and everything, but you got to believe. All right. So anyway, that's it for now. I'll talk to y'all. Peace and blessings.